Hashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Bahadash. And the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, and Mashiach, Yahushua. Those are the true names in the ancient Hebrew, Bahashua, Bahashua, tongue. Now, Barakabum to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, Master Shalom. Out here again on the Highways and Hedges from T-Bus Concourse. Once again, on this July the 3rd, 2024. On this Wednesday afternoon. Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for giving us the opportunity and chance to come out and do so. Lifting up the names of Yahweh Shah and Barak Thumb to the elders Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, Master Shalom. I'm going to get into that Revelations. Now I'm going to get into that Revelations. Yeah, I'm going to get into that Revelations 13 and verse 16. As we continue to see the increasing downfall of Babylon the Great. As we continue to see the, as we continue to see the pushing of this MOTB, of this RFID and the CHIP. Because very soon the paper doctrine that's going to be playing fast as we enter in this central digital bank currency of the casting society. Revelations 13, verse 16. On the cause of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a Quran in their right hand or in their FREHEADS, right? So in order to buy or sell, even if you're upper class or lower class of the economic spectrum of all the races of the planet Earth, you're going to have to have that in their RK of this Quran of the RFID and the CHIP in order to buy or sell. Revelations 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he have the Quran, or the name of BEASC, or the number of his name. So in order to buy or sell, you got to have that RFID and CHIP in order to buy or sell. Revelations 13, verse 18. Here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the BEAST, what is the number of a man, and his number is SIX, or restored SIX. Revelations 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations drink the wine of wrath of her fornication. Right, still to this day. This is Revelations 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the BEASC in his image, and receive his Quran, in his FOREHEAD, or in his hand. Revelations 14, verse 10. The same shall drink the wine of wrath of Yahweh, which will without mixture, in his cup of his indignation. And he shall be torn with a fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. Revelations 14, verse 11. And the smoke of their torment ascending up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night who worship the BEASC in his image, and whosoever received the Quran in his name. Into Revelations 3, verse 10, as usual. Got this Revelations 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the works of my patience, I will also keep thee from the altitude of the fall. It says, because thou hast kept the works of my patience, I will also keep thee from the altercation, which shall come upon all the worlds, striving together upon the earth. Right, so I don't know, alongside, as long as we keep the words and the patience of the Heavenly Father, he'll keep us from altercation as we approach those times. Now, if we get into that Edomite look like a baseball player named Mark Pryor, and they used to play for the Cubs. he did look just like him. But this is Revelations 18, verse 1. It says, and after these things, and I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was light with his glory. Revelations 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon is fallen, because it is the habitation of the seers, and it holds heavy for the spirit. And every unclean from HATEFL word. Revelations 18, verse 3. For all the nations have works and wine, wrath, and fornication, the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are righteous through the abundance of her delicacies. Revelations 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her people, that you be not partaker of her sins, receive none of her plagues. Right, that's a cherubim speaking, telling the children of Israel, hey, come out of the ways of Babylon, mentally and spiritually, and coming back into the ways of the Heavenly Father. Revelations 18, verse 5. For her sins reach unto heavens, and is lifted up. Right, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Right, so the Heavenly Father has remembered the sins of Babylon, and have remembered her iniquities still to this day. Revelations 18, verse 6. It says, even as she bore you, and double unto her double, according to her works. And the cup which she had filled into her double. Revelations 18, verse 7. And more she had glorified herself and lived felicity. So much torment and sorrow shall give her, for she had seen her heart, I see that queen, and her widow shall see the sorrow. Revelations 18, verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For the Lord Yahweh will judge her. Revelations 18, verse 9. And the kings of the earth that committed fornication with her, that listen, shall bewail her, and her metal for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Revelations 18, verse 10, standing far off the fearful atonement, saying, at last, that great city, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment come. This is Revelations 18 and verse 11. It says, and the merchants of the earth shall wait and mourn over her, for no man buys their merchandise anymore. Revelations 18, verse 12. And the merchants of the gold and silver and the precious stones and pearls, and fine linen and purple and scales and silver. Right, it says silver and scarlet and all my wood and all manner of vessels, and ivory and all manner of vessels, and much precious wood and much brass and iron. This is 18, verse 13. And set men in the orders of I guess it's horses and chariots and slaves and soldiers men. Revelations 18, verse 14. It says, and the fruit of thy heart shall depart from thee, and all the things which were dainty and good and depart from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Revelations 18, verse 15. The merchants of these things which it says the merchants of these things which were made by rich standing off far for her fair atonement with the indwelling. Revelation 18, verse 16. It says, saying at last, that great city that was called with fine linen and purple and scarlet and net and gold and precious stones and pearls. Revelation 18, verse 17. For in 1 hour so great riches come to come, and every ship makes it all the companies and ships and sailors, and every stray by seas went afar off. Revelations 18, verse 18. It says, and they cried when they saw the smoke of the Lord, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Revelations 18, verse 19. It says, and they cast dust on their heads and crying, weeping and wailing, saying, at last, that great city, which was made rich, that have ships in the sea, by reason of her causelings, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. Revelations 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heavens, and holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh avenge you on her. Revelations 18, verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with bottoms that great city Babylon shall be gone down, and shall be found no more at all. Revelations 18, verse 22. And the voice of the harpers and musicians and pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and craftsmen or whosoever crafty be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. Revelations 18, verse 23. It says, and the light of the candle shall be shined no more in all of thee, and the voice of the bridegrooms of the bride shall be heard no more in all of thee, and for thy merchants and all great men of the earth, for thy sorcerers, for all nations to see thee. Revelations 18, verse 24. And her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints, and all that were slain upon the earth. So we're going to continue to be in the spirit of shutting down Babylon the Great, now so more than ever. And that's a beautiful thing. And Father God, get into that Jeremiah 28, verse 8. And this is the prophet Jeremiah 28, verse 8. Prophet Jeremiah 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that had before thee and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. Right, so the war, evil, and pestilence, we're going to continue to see that increase more and more these times. Now, if we get into that Jeremiah 51, verse 46. And this is the prophet Jeremiah 51, verse 46. At least your heart faint, ye fear from the rumor that should be heard in the land. And a rumor should come both year after that, another year should come a rumor, violence of the man, ruler against ruler. Right, so violence of the man, ruler against ruler. And that's what we're seeing in these times, This Amos 8, verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send you in a land, not a famine of bread and rest for the other words will have to fly out. Also, it's going to be a famine of words for lack of bread, for lack of water, let the heaven of words have to fly out as we approach those times. Amos 8, verse 12. and they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. And they shall run to and fro to seek the words of the heavenly Father, and shall not find. Right, so there's gonna be people running to and fro, trying to seek the words of the heavenly Father, and they shall not find it. And these are the times we're about to approach. This is Amos 8 and verse 13. In that day shall fair verses and young man faint from thirst. Um, and this is the prophet Daniel 12 and verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, will stand up for the children of thy people, Israelites. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was, since there was a nation. Even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be remembered. And everyone shall be found ready to do right, just by the heavenly Father's future. Shall the servants of the heavenly Father. This Daniel 12 verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake the sun to everlasting life, the sun of shame and everlasting contempt. This is Daniel 12 verse 3. They that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. The prophet Daniel 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shalt the word seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Right, so many shall run to and fro, definitely knowledge shall increase. This is Jeremiah 30, verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh was saying, Jeremiah 30, verse 2, thus speaketh the words of the Lord Yahweh of Israel, saying, write all these words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. The prophet Jeremiah 30, verse 2, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah by us Israelites, from our forefathers and ancestors, all that to us. Saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will cause them to return to the land which I gave to their fathers, and they shall attest it. Jeremiah 30, verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord Yahweh, that Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Verse 5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, and the voice of trembling, and a fear not of peace. The prophet Jeremiah 30, verse 6. Ask ye now, see whether a man shall travail with child, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all the faces are turned to pelvis. The prophet Jeremiah 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it. Not on rock side that will be saved out of during the time of Jacob's trouble. Because we are definitely on the descendants of Jacob, so definitely it's going to be a Jacob's trouble, because everybody's going to be fully affected during the time of Jacob's trouble. So out on rock side that will be saved during the time of Jacob's trouble once it comes into full effect. And see, let's get into that prophet Ezekiel. Got this prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 1, switch up the top. It says, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 2. It says, son of man, set thy face against Gog and Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal prophesy against him. Right, so we're prophesying against Gog and Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, which represents the fear of the Russians. You know, Ezekiel 38, verse 3. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy power, behold, I am against thee, O God, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. I will turn thee back and put lips into thy jaws. I will bring thee forth with all thy armor, horse and horsemen. All of them clothed with all sorts of armor and great clothing and bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. Right, so the heavy fire is going to continue to put that hooks and back to the jaws of these Russians to put them in that war by manslaughter. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 5. It says, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with all of them with shield and helmet. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 6. Over on his bands, the house of Tophel, and all his bands, and many people with him. Right, because you got the Turkish armies and the Kurdistan armies over there in Iraq and Syria clashing against one another. So that's only going to increase over there about supposed to go. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 7. It says, Be thou prepared for thyself, and all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, be thou a guard unto them. Right, so Russia is going to be a guard to these nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 8. It says, After many days thou shalt be busy, in the latter years thou shalt come in a land that is brought back forth from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but is brought back from the sword out of the nations, which they have dwelled safely of all of them. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 9. And thou shalt ascend and come up like a storm, and thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands and many people with thee. Ezekiel 38, verse 10. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy power. It says, and it shall come to pass, and that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think a evil thought. The prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 11 reads the quote scriptures. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of all riches, and I will go to the God I have rest. I will go safe the dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. The prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 12 to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited upon that are gathered nations, which I have dwell, that have got cattle and goats, that dwell in this land. Ezekiel 38 verse 13. Sheep to Dan and the merchants of Tarsus, but the millionaire Israel shall say unto thee, make sure everything good. Why do you have about shooting the shower? Ezekiel 38, verse 15. Verse 13. Continuing on with verse 13. It says, thou shalt come and take a spoil, as I gather thy cup, and take a break, to carry away silver and gold, and take away cattle and good, and take away rich spoil. Ezekiel 30, verse 14. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy and say unto God, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, in that day when my people of Israel dwell safely, thou shalt not know it. Right, the actual Israelites. Ezekiel 38, verse 15. And thou shalt come up from thy place in all thy milk parts, and many people with thee, and all them riding upon horses in a great company, and a mighty army. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 16. And thou shalt come up against my people Israel as a cloud to cover them. And it shall be in the latter days that I will bring thee against my land, that the heathen may know thee when I shall be sanctified with thee, O God, before their eyes. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 17. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh thy power, art thou whom I have spoken of old time, by my servants and prophets of Israel, which prophesied in those days of many years, that I will bring thee against them. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 18. And it shall come to pass in the same time that God shall come against them in the land of Israel, saith the Lord Yahweh thy power, that my fear should come upon my face. Ezekiel 30, verse 19. For in my jealousy and the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. The prophet Ezekiel 30, verse 20. So that the creatures of the sea and the fowls of heaven and the beasts of the field and all the creeping things that are upon the face of upon the earth, and all men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence, and the mountains shall be thrown down, and the still steps, and the steps places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. Ezekiel 38, verse 21. It says, and I will call for a sword against him dwell all my mountains, saith the Lord Yahweh, and every man's face shall be against his brother. Ezekiel 38, verse 22. And I will plead with them with pestilence and blood, and I will rain upon him and upon the bands of many people that are with him, and a overflowing rain, and a great hailstones of fire and brimstones. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 23. It said, thus I will magnify and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, by the heavenly Father. And they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh thy power. The prophet Ezekiel 39, verse 1. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against God, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. Behold, I am against thee, O God, right still to this day, in the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Ezekiel 39, verse 2. I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and I will cause thee to come up from the north and bring thee upon the mountains of Israel. Ezekiel 39, verse 3. And I will smite thy bow with thy left hand, and I will cause thy arrows to fall out of thy right hand. Get into that Ezekiel 38 chapter. Ezekiel 38, verse 39. Because Russia is going to be a guard to these nations, and Iran, Ethiopia, and Turkey now is over there. And that's why it's heating up over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. And that's why it's heating up with the Russia-Ukraine situation as well, too. Just like it says in Isaiah 13, verse 17, that the Heavenly Father is going to stir up the Medes against Babylon, and that's regarding silver, and they should not regard any. Get into that Joel, the third chapter. And this is Prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring thee into captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, are the Israelites. Joel 5, verse 2. And I will also gather all nations, and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will spot my station. It says, I will plead with them for my people, and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Right, Jerusalem should be trodden down to the Gentiles be filled. That's what we're seeing in Luke 21, verse 24. They have scattered the heavenly Father people as well too. And we've been scattered. We've been scattered among all the nations. Hosea 1, verse 10, Israel shall be as the sand of sea. That's why Heavenly Father is pleading with them, with his people, for his heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of his land. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 3. They have cast off my people, right? The Israelites of our forefathers. They have given a voice for the harlot, so they come around that they might drink. Joel 3 verse 4. Yea, will have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and now the coast of Palestine, those Ishmaelites and those Hamites. Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will turn your recompense upon you. So that recompense is never come upon their own head. Those Hamites and those Ishmaelites. Joel 3 verse 5, it reads, because you have taken my silver and my gold, right, our forefathers, the Israelites, our forefathers and ancestors, because you have taken my silver and my gold, like the heavy fathers people, the apple of yours have, they have carried you into your temple, my good and precious things. The prophet Joel 3 verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, right, the Israelites, have these so unto the Grecians, right, the Edomites, that you might remove them far from their border, still to this day. Joel chapter 3 verse 7. It says, behold, I will raise them up at a place where you have sold them, and will turn your recompense upon your own head. Joel chapter 3 verse 8. It says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Samaritans, right, the Yemenese people, to the people far off from the Lord Yahweh has spoken. So just like they did that to our ancestors and forefathers and towards us, that's going to happen towards them times double. They're going to be sold to handmaids and slaves. They're going to be in the hands of the children of Judah. And they're going to be brought out to the Samaritans, to people far off from the Lord Yahweh has spoken. This prophet Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, let all men of war draw near, and let them come up. And we see what's taking place down there in the South China Sea. And China versus Taiwan, that's heating up. And China getting closer and closer to invading Taiwan. The United States is going to have to get involved in that. And we're seeing what's taking place over there in the Korean Peninsula. And North Korea versus South Korea heating up. And North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, the United States, that's heating up. South China Sea. Those Moabite nations and Japhite nations clashing against one another. We got the Philippines and Chinese clashing out against one another. Border disputes, of island disputes. The United States, they're going to have to get involved in that. Australia's going to have to get involved in that. Those Japhetic nations, all those other nations, battling over an island over there in that area, disputed territorial islands. So that's going to increase. And we're seeing with the Russia-Ukraine situation, that's heating up. The United States versus Russia, that's heating up, you know. So that definitely goes into that Joel 3 verse 9. This Joel chapter 3 verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares and swords and pointy hooks into spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. Right, so that's now we're starting to see that the weak say I'm strong of these armies and nations. And they finance their money, and they're upgrading their nuclear capability. And that's what we're seeing. Hey, now we're starting to see that the weak say I'm strong. Joel chapter 3 verse 11. And assemble yourselves and come, all you heathen, which is the armies of the other nations, and gather yourselves together round about thither to cause like mighty ruins to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Prophet Joel chapter 3 verse 12. And let the heathen be awakening and come up into the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit and judge all the heathen round about, which is the other nations of the armies. Joel chapter 3 verse 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come ye down, for the press is full, for the fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Joel chapter 3 and verse 14. It says, multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. Right, so the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. The valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shabbat. Joel 3 verse 15. It says the sun and the moon it says the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shine. The prophet Joel 3 verse 16. The Lord Yahweh shall also roar out Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord Yahweh will be the hope of his people, and the strength of the children of Israel. Right, so the Heavenly Father, he's only in the midst of his people. He only care about people. You know, he don't care about all the nations of the planet where he only care about the Israelites. That's why he chastised those who he loved, which is his people. Joel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, so shall you know that I am the Lord Yahweh, your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and then no stranger shall pass to her anymore. Joel 3, verse 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and the fountain shall come forth, the house of the Lord Yahweh, and shall the valleys shitten. The prophet Joel 3, verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, but a violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Joel chapter 3 and verse 20. But Judah shall dwell for generations and generations. Joel 3 verse 21. For I will cleanse that blood that I have not cleansed. For the Lord Yahweh dwelling in Zion. Make sure everything good. The water you have about Shemel. Check the percentage on my phone. Oh yeah. Hey, so with that, this was just round 2 on the Highways and Hedges of the Chief Lesson Concourse. Had to close it out a little early because my phone it's only on 5%. So the water you have about Shemel Shaffer, let me come out here once again, round 2. Through the Spirit, power, grace, and mercy, every Hawaii out shot downtown Chicago on the Highways and Hedges of the Chief Lesson Concourse. And Barack Thumb to the elders were Aqua as we continue lifting up the names of Yahweh Yahshua. And so with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true names of Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'ashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Definitely those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Rakadash tongue, and Barack Thumb to the elders were Aqua as always. Until next time, I will say Kwam Yasharala and Shalom.